I didn't even hear you say that. I was getting ready to open up my Lollipop and everything else.
He's over here looking at Knicks Reddit.
All right. So let's just start off right there. Let's just start off right there. Like the strategy from Daryl Morey, this is obviously a couple years ago, was he was going star hunting. He wanted a big three, and he got it. And I applaud him because where the Sixers were right now, it's a slam dunk, it's a home run. But looking back at it, I like the way the Knicks have constructed their team. I like the non-go for 3 stars and then try to construct your roster with filling in veteran players, et cetera. How do you feel about the whole strategy of the Sixers?
So I think there's no one way to build a roster. I think someone like Jalen Brunson being paid so much under what his market value is gives you more flexibility to go the depth route like that. When you have a starting point of Joel Embiid at $50 million and you're going to have to max out Tyrese Maxey, I'm not sure you can necessarily sustain the depth that the Knicks have. I do think that Brunson contract gives them a huge competitive advantage, and that's part of why it makes sense to go in on Bridges, because he is also well under market value for the next 2 years. Those two allow them to keep depth, which in the new CBA and the aprons and double aprons and all this nerdy stuff becomes much more difficult to do than it's ever been. So I'm not sure the Sixers could have replicated that, but I think that is a good way. I think some people will look at that and say, all right, but when you get in the playoffs, half-court offense, if you overload on Brunson, do they have enough creators to contend for a title? They'll obviously be very good, win 55 games, be a contender, but can you get over the hump? I think a lot of people will still say you need more shot creation from your stars than maybe they have, and that you should go the star route. I think Daryl Morey, for the most part, believes that. I think he believes that his team has more championship upside than the Knicks do because of the star talent they have at the top. For the most part, throughout most of NBA history, I think stars win championships, and if you have a chance to pursue a star like the Sixers did this summer, you should go for it. I do think the new collective bargaining agreement and all of the restrictions that come along with that changes that equation a little bit, but I still think this was the best path forward for the Sixers.
We all silly like the mayor.